Yes, my dear children, are you all perfect in multiplication of matrices? Have you learnt well? Multiplication of two
Yes, sir.
matrices of any order, not only 3 by 3 matrices, not only multiplication of 3 by 3 matrices. We have to learn, we have to follow the same procedure for any matrix, any kind of matrix. Okay. Now, have you completed question number 17?
Yes,
Question
sir.
number 17 completed, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, can you start question number 18 now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See this question, my dear children. If A is equal to matrix 0 minus tan alpha by 2, tan alpha by 2, 0, and capital letter I is the identity matrix of order 2. Show that I plus A is equal to I minus A into matrix cos alpha minus sin alpha, cos alpha. Okay, my children, understood this question? Here
Yes,
a
sir.
matrix is given. We have to show the given statement. We have to prove the given statement. Okay. Firstly, let us write given. What is given? A is equal to matrix 0 minus tan alpha by 2, tan alpha by 2, 0. This is a given matrix A. And given that I is an identity matrix of order 2. So here I is equal to matrix, identity matrix of order 2 means 1 0 0 1. You have to remember this point. They have not given directly. They have not given this matrix directly. Just in the form of a sentence, it is given that capital letter I is a matrix, identity matrix of order 2. Simply they have given like this only. So you have to remember this point. Okay. Okay, my children. Now, what is LHS? I plus A. Let us find LHS value separately. LHS. I plus A. That is 1 0 0 1 plus 0 minus tan alpha by 2, tan alpha by 2, 0. Now, can you tell me what is the sum of these two matrices? 1 plus 0,
1, sir.
1. Here corresponding elements, addition of corresponding elements. Don't be confused with the multiplication of matrices. Here plus sign is there. Simply we have to add corresponding elements. That's all. 1 plus 0, 1. 0. What will you get here?
So minus tan theta by
Alpha
2.
by 2. Minus tan alpha by 2. Next here 0 plus
Tan alpha by 2, sir.
tan alpha by 2. And finally
1, sir.
1. Don't be confused with the multiplication of matrices. Here we are doing addition of matrices. Means just addition of corresponding elements in the both matrices. So we got here I plus A. Next in this is LHS. We found here LHS separately. Now let us take RHS. Let us take RHS. Let us take RHS. In RHS, what is there here? First, in the brackets, every time you should focus on the expression which is given within the brackets. What is given within the brackets? Can you tell me?
I minus A, sir.
Yes, I minus a. First of all, let us find this value separately. I means 1, 0, 0, 1 plus, sorry, minus I minus a. So minus 0 minus tan alpha by 2, tan alpha by 2, 0. Now can you tell me the difference of these two matrices? 1 minus 0, 1. 0 minus of minus tan alpha by 2. What will you get here?
Tan alpha by 2, sir.
Tan alpha by 2. Very good. 0 minus tan alpha by 2.
Minus tan alpha by 2, sir.
1 plus 0. Sorry, 1 minus 0.
1, sir.
1, sorry, 1. This is I minus a. Within the brackets, this is a given expression, I minus a. But actually, what is RHS? I minus a into, okay, this is only part of RHS, not complete RHS. Now let us take RHS. This is a part, this is a part of RHS. Now we are taking complete RHS. What is a complete RHS? I minus a into matrix cos alpha minus sin alpha, sin alpha, cos alpha. This complete part is RHS. This complete part is RHS. Now, what is I minus a here? What is I minus a? In the previous step, we have found I minus a 1 tan alpha by 2 minus tan alpha by 2 1 into matrix. We write this matrix as it is cos alpha minus sin alpha, sin alpha, cos alpha. Now come to this step. Come to this step. Focus on this step. What is to be done here?
Multiplication, sir.
Yes. Here you have to remember the steps to multiply two matrices. How do you multiply? What is the first step? We have to draw horizontal lines in the first matrix. As many rows are there, that many horizontal lines we have to draw. Similarly, in the second matrix, draw vertical lines as many columns are there. As many columns are there in that second matrix, we draw vertical lines. That many vertical lines. Now, this is a matrix of order. Tell me what is the order of this matrix?
2 by 2, sir.
What is the order of this matrix?
2 by 2, sir.
What is the resultant matrix order?
2 by 2, sir.
So 2 by 2. So 2 rows will be there and 2 columns will be there. Yes or no? 2 rows, yes, 2 columns. Totally 4 elements. Okay, total 2 twos are 4. Just by observing order of the matrix, we can find the number of elements in the matrix. So 4 elements totally. Just I will draw 4 boxes. But in the examination, no need to draw these boxes. Only for your convenient to understand this concept easily, just I have drawn boxes. Now, can you tell me how do you multiply? Here, first row, first column. Tell me.
So 1 into cos alpha.
1 into cos alpha plus
Tan alpha by 2 into sin alpha.
tan alpha by 2 into
Sin alpha, sir.
sin alpha. Okay, this is the first element. First row, first column. This is over. Now, first row, second column. Here, we fill the second box. Tell me. Minus,
1,
1 into minus sin alpha 1 into minus sine alpha plus
tan alpha by 2 into cos alpha.
tan alpha by 2 into cos alpha. This is the second element. Now come to the second row. How do you get second row? First, we take this row, second row, and we take this column. Minus
Tan alpha by 2 into sin alpha.
into,
Cos alpha.
yes, don't be confused here. Plus 1
1
into,
into sin alpha.
yes, this is over. Last box. This is second row, second column. Minus into minus. What will get? I am writing directly here. Minus into minus we get here. Plus.
Plus
Yes or no? Tan alpha by 2 into sin alpha plus
1 into cos alpha.
1 into cos alpha. 1 into cos alpha. Okay. This is important step. Previously also I told many times. In multiplying two matrices, this is a very important step. And the next steps are simply calculating, simplifying these terms. Then what will you get here? Cos alpha. What is the first element here? 1 into cos alpha, cos alpha.
So you need to move your notebook a bit more up, sir.
Hello, my dear children.
Yes, sir.
Uh, yeah, just here power cut. Here power cut. That is why last Wi-Fi connection. Now I connected by my mobile data. Now is it okay? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Tell me what is the first element into cos alpha plus tan alpha by 2 sin alpha. Okay. Next, what will you get here? Second element. What will you get?
So minus sin alpha.
Yes, minus sine alpha
plus
plus
tan alpha by 2
tan
cos
alpha
alpha.
by 2 cos alpha. Next
So your
third
screen
element
is blurry, sir.
minus. Do you want the previous step or present step?
No, sir, your screen is blurred, sir.
Because I'm using their data, mobile data. That is why some there may be some network issue. Okay.
Okay, sir.
I told you previously power cut. So I lost my Wi-Fi connection. I lost my Wi-Fi connection. So
Okay, sir.
I connected my mobile data. There may be some disturbance. There may be some disturbance in the telecast. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Then what will you get here? Minus tan alpha by 2 into cos alpha plus 1 into sin alpha, sin alpha. Next, come to the last element, tan alpha by 2 into sin alpha plus cos alpha. These are the elements we get here. These are the elements we get here after simplification. Now, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. After this step, we have to use our trigonometric functions knowledge. Trigonometric functions. Okay. Now, cos alpha, we write here tan alpha by 2 as sin alpha by 2, sin alpha by 2 by cos alpha by 2. Can we write it or not?
Yes, sir.
Tan alpha by 2 is written as sin alpha by 2 by cos alpha by 2. Similarly, everywhere, whenever and wherever you are getting tan alpha by 2, write it as sin alpha by 2 by cos alpha by 2. We write remaining terms as it is. Minus sin alpha plus sin alpha by 2 by cos alpha by 2 into cos alpha. Similarly, here also minus sin alpha by 2 by cos alpha by 2 into cos alpha plus sin alpha. Here also tan alpha by 2 is there. So sin alpha by 2 by cos alpha by 2 into sin alpha plus cos alpha. Because tan A is equal to sin A by using this trigonometric identity, tan A means sin A by cos A. We can write this function as sin A by cos A. So wherever we are getting tan alpha by 2, we wrote sin alpha by 2 by cos alpha. Okay, my dear children. For this
Okay, sir.
question, this is important. This is important step. We have to convert tan alpha by 2 as sin alpha by 2 by alpha by 2. Now take LCM. Here we take LCM for the denominators. Then what will you get here? Alpha by 2. LCM is cos alpha by 2. Then what will you get here? Cos into cos alpha by 2 plus sin alpha sin alpha by 2. In the numerator, we get this expression. We get this expression. See here also, cos alpha by 2 is LCM. Cos alpha by 2 is LCM. What will you get here? Minus sin alpha into cos alpha by 2 plus cos alpha, cos alpha into sin alpha by 2. In this step, just I am taking LCM for the denominators. I am writing the numerator. That's all. I am not doing anything. cos alpha by 2. Here I'm not using any formula. Okay, just I'm taking LCM for the denominators. I'm writing in the numerator parts. Okay, plus sin alpha by 2 into cos alpha plus cos alpha by 2 into sin alpha. Similarly, here also cos alpha by 2 is cos alpha by 2 is LCM. We get here sin alpha by 2 into sin alpha plus cos alpha by 2 into cos alpha. Okay, my children. Now come to this step. In this step, we did nothing. There is nothing special in this step. I have taken LCM for the denominators and I wrote the numerator. Now we have to concentrate on the numerator. Cos alpha by 2 plus sin alpha by 2. This is in the form of cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Do you remember that formula, my dear children? Do you remember that trigonometric identity? Cos alpha, cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Cos A cos B plus sin A. What will you get here? Cos A minus B. That means cos of alpha minus alpha by 2, where A is alpha, B is alpha by 2, by cos alpha by 2. Here simplifying only numerator by using the appropriate trigonometric identity. Similarly, second term, if you take minus here, sin alpha by 2, cos alpha by 2 sin alpha. This is in the form of sin A cos B plus cos A sin A cos B, sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. What will you get here? Sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. What will you get here? Sin of A means here alpha by 2. Sin alpha by 2 minus, or you can take in the reverse order minus. We take my reverse minus. Okay. Similarly, by cos alpha by 2, denominator we write as it is cos alpha by 2. Again in the numerator sin alpha, sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. It is also in the form of sin A cos B minus cos A sin B, sin of A minus B. So sin of alpha minus sin of alpha minus alpha by 2 by cos alpha by 2. Otherwise here we take let minus common. Here we take here alpha minus alpha by 2. Then it will be convenient for us. And finally, here also cos alpha, cos A cos B plus sin A sin B, cos of A minus B, cos alpha minus alpha by 2. Denominator we are writing as it is. Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B is equal to cos of A minus B. Similarly, here and here we have used sin A cos B minus cos A sin B is equal to sin of A minus B. By using these trigonometric identities, we wrote this step. Okay. alpha minus alpha by 2. Finally, we get cos alpha by 2 by cos alpha by 2 minus alpha minus alpha by 2 by taking LCM in the brackets, within the brackets. By simplifying these two terms, we get alpha by 2. Similarly, here also cos alpha by 2, sin alpha by 2 by cos alpha by 2. Here also cos alpha by 2 by cos alpha by 2. Then what will you get here? First term cos alpha by 2 by cos alpha by 2 gets cancelled, minus 1. You get here 1. Here minus sin alpha by 2 by cos alpha minus tan alpha by 2. Sin alpha by 2 cos alpha by 2, we can write it as tan alpha by 2. Cos alpha by 2 cos alpha by 2 gets cancelled. This is RHS. Previously, what is LHS? We got the previous step I plus A. I plus A. What? Same. 1 minus tan alpha by 2, tan alpha by 2, 1. I plus A. Here RHS also we got the same. We got the result. Therefore, RHS is equal to RHS has proved. Okay, my children. So to prove this statement, we have used trigonometric identities. So you should learn the trigonometric identities well. We have used here trigonometric identities. Is it okay, my children? Screen
Yes, sir.
okay? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
sir. Yes. Okay. Okay. Now come to the question number 19. Question number 19. Hmm. See the question number 19. A trust fund has 30,000 rupees that must be invested into different types of bonds. The first bond pays 5% interest per year, and the second bond pays 7% interest per year. Using matrix multiplication, determine how to divide 30,000 rupees among these two types of bonds. If the trust fund must obtain an annual total interest of 1800 rupees, and second case 2000 rupees. Okay, my children, here this is a practical problem. By using matrix multiplication, by using the concept of matrix multiplication, we have to solve this one. So here, what is the total amount near the trust? What is the amount in the hand for the trust?
30,000
What is
rupees,
the trust
sir.
here? 30,000. They have to invest in how many types of bonds?
2, sir.
Only two types of bonds. So first of all, let us assume that in the first type of bond, there's in X rupees. Out of 30,000 rupees, they have invested X rupees in the first bond. Then what is the amount remained here? If X rupees was invested in the first type of bond, how much amount will be left?
30,000 minus X, sir.
Yes, very good. 30,000 minus X. This amount must be invested in the second type of bond. Yes or no? So, like this, you have to analyze. First, assuming that X rupees is invested in the first type of bond out of 30,000 rupees. So, the remaining amount is 30,000 minus X. This amount should be invested in the second type of bond. So, here the first type of bond pays 5% rate of interest per annum, and the second type of bond gives 7% of interest per annum. Okay, then we have to amount. How much amount should be invested in the first type of bond, and how much amount should be invested in the second type of bond, so that the interest, the total interest must be 1800 in the first case, and in the second case the interest paid by first and second type of bonds is 2000 rupees. Okay, so just we are write steps. Let the amount let the amount invested in the type of bond is X rupees. Then the this amount should be invested So whatever we are assuming here, we have written in the form of a sentence. We have assumed here some certain amount is invested in the first type of bond, that is X rupees. So the remaining amount is 30,000 minus X rupees. This amount should be invested in the second type of bond. So the interest, the rate of interest paid by first type of bond that is 5% per year. The rate of interest paid by the second type of bond, that is 7% per year. So the first type of bond is paying 5% per year, and the second type of bond is paying 7% per year. Now, first condition, the total interest paid by the both bonds is 1800. Yes or no? The interest paid by the both bonds is 800. It may be paid by the first bond or maybe paid by the second bond. So we represent this information in the form of a matrix like this. See here, x 30,000 minus x in the form of a row, and in the
Sir, if
form
you
of
move your
column.
notebook a bit down,
What is
sir.
the now?
Yes, sir.
Here 5%. So 5 by 100. 5% means 5 by 100. Here 7% means 7 by 100. We are writing as a column is equal to 1800. Here actually we get two equations, that is x into 5 by 100. Okay, that is second term is 30,000 minus x into 7 by 100. The sum of these two interest is equal to 1800. This is a 1 by 2 matrix and this is 2 by 1 matrix, and finally we get only 1 by 1, only single element, that is 1800. X into 5 by 100 plus 30,000 minus x into 7 by 100 is equal to 1800. That is actual statement. That is the actual statement. Yes or no? That amount into rate of interest plus second investment in the bond, second bond investment into its interest 7 by 100 is equal to 1800. So we wrote that complete statement in the form of matrix multiplication. So now multiply these two matrices. Here first row only one row, here only one column. Then what will you get? X into 5 by 100 that is equal to 5x by 100, 5x by 100, x into 5 by plus 7 by 100 into 30,000 minus x is equal to 1800. Instead of solving this question algebraically, here we are using matrices. That's all. We are using the matrices. So here LCM is 100, LCM 100, 5x plus 21, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros minus 7x is equal to 1800. What will you get here? 21, 2 lakhs 10,000, 2 lakhs 10,000 minus 2x by 100 is equal to 1800. Here there is a single element, this is also a single element. We can equate equality of two matrices. So this implies two lakhs 10,000 minus 2x by 100 is equal to 1800. Again, we are converting this information in the form of an algebraic equation. This is a matrix equation. We are writing the matrix equation again in the form of an algebraic equation. Now we have to solve this equation. 2 lakhs 10,000 minus 2x is equal to, by cross multiplication, so 1 lakh 80,000. 1 lakh 80,000. By rearranging these terms, we get 2x is equal to 2,10,000 minus 1,80,000. Plus 2x is equal to, what will you get here? 30,000. This implies x is equal to 15,000. So the amount invested in the first type of bond is 15,000, and the remaining amount, that is also 30 minus 30, 15,000. So in both the bonds, they have invested equally. Okay, hence the amounts that is 15,000. In the first type of bond, we have considered here x. X means the amount invested in the first type of bond. Okay. So the remaining amount, the amount invested that is equal to 30,000 minus 15,000. That is equal to 15,000 rupees. So if they invest 15,000 rupees in the first type of bond and 15,000 rupees in the second type of bond respectively, then finally totally they get 1,800 as interest at the end of year. Okay. Similarly, if they got 2,000 interest, 2,000 rupees as interest at the end of the year, how much amount should be invested in the first type of bond and how much amount should be invested in the second type of bond? Same as in the previous part, here also we get the same. According to the condition, we can take directly here this amount. This amount is equal to 2,000 rupees. 2,10,000. 2,10,000 minus 2x by 100 is equal to 2,000. Okay, we are taking the step directly here. 2,10,000 minus 2x by 100 is equal to 2,000. Here the total interest, the total interest paid by the both bonds is 2,000. In the previous case, it is 1,800. So I wrote the step directly. This implies 2,10,000 minus 2x by 100 is equal to 2,000. 2,10,000 minus 2x is equal to 20,000. Sorry, 2 lakhs. 2 lakhs. This implies 2x is equal to 2,10,000 minus 2 lakhs. Then what will you get here? 2x is equal to 10,000. This implies x is equal to 5,000. This is equal to x is equal to 5,000. So here the amount should be invested in the first type of bond is 5,000 rupees, whereas the remaining amount, that is 25,000, should be invested in the second type of bond. Will you write that as step, my children? Will you write the remaining step?
Yes, sir.
Therefore, the amount here x means the amount invested. The amount invested in the first type of bond is equal to 5,000 rupees. Then what is the amount invested in the second type of bond? Tell me. If they invested 5,000 rupees in the first type of bond, what is the amount invested in the second type of bond?
25,000 rupees.
That's all. Will you write that step, my dear children?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the time is 11 past 47 minutes, my dear children. Now take care of your health. Take rest. Take care of your health, my dear children. Stay at
Okay,
home. Stay safe.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sanitize your hands
Okay,
frequently.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Thank you all, my dear children. Thank you all. Again,
Thank
evening
you,
class
sir.
is there as usual. Evening at 4:30. We will meet again at 4:30.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, my dear Gilson. Thank you.